I'm Chris Eargle, and you're watching Russ. My name is Chris Eargle. I am on the board of directors for INETA, the International .NET Association. Yes, I am the director for speakers, and so my job is to connect speakers and user groups, encourage people to join our speakers program. We basically provide you money to go speak, to cover some of your travel expenses if you're going outside of your region. It's also useful if you're a user group leader because, well, you can find speakers for your group.
That's right, and we actually talked about that a little bit today at the INETA Summit.
Yes, we did speak about that at the INETA Summit. It's mostly just some clarifications on what the speaker program is about, some of the changes coming. I think the important thing is getting the message out there because so many people just don't know this program exists. They think of it as the previous INETA speakers program that was geared more towards some of the larger names in the industry. It became a little too expensive. We weren't really focused on the community, and INETA is all about the community, so we changed the program parameters to focus on the community. But many people saw the old program fall off and didn't know the new program came up. So it's all about getting the word out there for it.
Yeah, I love the new program. I think it's a great model. It makes sense to, you know, it almost seems like it's more localized, right? You know, in terms of the way you're doing it now, and it's a great organization. So, what were your thoughts on today at in general at the INETA Summit?
There was so much information there. If you're a user group leader or you're heavily involved in the community, I highly recommend you come out to the next one. I learned so much about how to encourage or make growth in my group. You know, grow the membership, provide better value for the members of my .NET user group, and I feel like anyone who wants to be involved would have got something out of that. I found out like one of the .NET user groups is huge, and just listening to the user group leader speak about what she does with her group was amazing. And that was the Dallas user group. They apparently have around 100 attendees for every meeting. And they do so many things differently than me, and I know that, or me, actually differently than many of us. And I know that those type of techniques is probably what helped grow their group. And I'm interested in finding those techniques to help grow my group and help other people grow theirs. Keep an eye out on the INETA.org website. You'll find out all the information.
Well, Chris, thank you very much for your time on RussCam.
Hey, great. Thanks a lot, Russ. I appreciate it.
My name's Ken Tucker. I work for Mobius Software Development in Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, that's a beautiful location, man.
Microsoft MVP.
That's good. In what area?
Visual Basic.
Nice. VB. How long have you been an MVP for?
Since 2003, so...
Man, that's great.
I guess 9 years.
And you still, you got the user group over there too, right? Melbourne?
SpaceCoast.net. Try to meet the third Tuesday of every month.
And today, what event were you at?
I was at the INETA User Group Leader Summit.
And how'd you like it?
It's pretty good. It's nice to hear how other user group leaders do things and give you new ideas to bring back to your group.
And yeah, it was some good content. There were some good ideas there, you know, that I hadn't thought of for my own user groups. And it's a good thing, you know. It's all about community. INETA is a great organization. Well, listen, I want to thank you for being on RussCam.
So, Carl.
Yeah, Richard.
You ever embed Excel into an application?
You know, that's right up there with sticking ice picks in my ears.
Nice.
What I want is just a way to take all that Excel goodness and plop it right into my .NET application.
Well, you reminded me of Spread from the old days.
Now, you know, they have this version that's both for ASP.NET and for Windows Forms in one package.
ComponentOne, Spread.NET.
Hi, I'm Ken Tucker, and you're watching RussCam.
Thank you. Nice job. All right.
So you had mentioned going to the bar after the meeting. One thing we've tried is to actually start at the bar.
Right. South Florida, baby.
And it's been been working out pretty well.
Talk about drinking cool.
And then we have a script club later. We're going to script some. That's...
Did you say script?
Script. We're some scripting. Yes.
It's a script club.
Script.
I think you just made the bloopers on Russ Cam. Yeah.
Russ Cam! It's the Russ Cam.
Yeah. Go to gvtv.gcpowertools.com, your online source for developer news. Plus, follow us on Twitter and Facebook.